Live at 6, a storm system starting its way across North Dakota. Some of the viewers out there might even see snow.
Plus, how scammers are using QR codes to hack your data.
And North Dakota lawmakers will soon vote on how to spend $1 billion. Valley News Live at 6 starts right now.
This is Valley News Live at 6.
Good evening. Light rain is falling in both Dickinson and Williston right now. It's the first of what's to come out there, which might include snow. For us, tomorrow's a first alert weather day.
Hutch, what should we expect going into Wednesday?
Well, we do have some changes and they're beginning as we head into the evening. Notice out to the west here, clouds are on the increase. And yes, once again, just like last night, there's a chance of those northern lights. Here's what we're watching. Aurora borealis chance looks high tonight, but the clouds will be on the increase, making that viewing tricky. We're going to go over that right now. But next, Wednesday storm that we've been talking about is on the doorstep. And in fact, it's snowing already in portions of Montana, and we will have colder air heading our way. Here's an update on that aurora borealis for tonight. Again, good chance of it, but we do have some spots that won't see it at all. Notice all the clouds, showers of rain, central parts of the Dakotas, snow, eastern Montana, and the Black Hills of South Dakota. This is all heading our way, so our westernmost counties will see these clouds on the increase. Right now, a break, but the clouds are moving in, as you saw in the Devil's Lake Sky Cam. Best chance then for seeing anything with regards to those northern lights will be in the early evening or early overnight hours in our easternmost counties. Temperatures are mighty cold out to the west. Take a look at this. Casper, Wyoming, 28 degrees. It's in the 40s in Dickinson and Hettinger right now. We have 50s and low 60s in our neck of the woods as we await. Now we're going to be on the rainy side of this system as it works its way in. We're talking about that first alert weather day that's in your forecast as we go into the day tomorrow. A lot of rain in store, a lot of snow out west, a lot of wind, and then cold. We'll go over all of it here in just a couple of minutes.
All right, thanks.
Make sure you receive all the weather updates. Just download the Valley News Live weather app. All you have to do is search VNL Weather in your app store.
With temperatures dropping, you can expect to pay more to keep your house warm this winter. Minnesota Energy Resource says the average family can expect to pay $44 more a month if you use natural gas. That is, if we have a typical winter. The energy company says that natural gas supplies are tight around the world because of an increased demand. Some families might qualify for heating assistance from the state. And to see if you qualify, either in Minnesota or North Dakota, find this story on the VNL News app.
The use of QR codes ramped up during the pandemic as businesses took advantage of the quick and easy scanning technology. But now the BBB is warning of scammers using QR codes to trick people into typing in their personal information. In some scams, the QR code takes the user to a phishing website where they're prompted to type in login information for scammers to steal. In others, the con artists use them to launch automatic payment apps or to follow a malicious social media account.
One thing is certain in all of these cases is that scammers are hoping that you will trust this code without seeing the URL, and you're going to click on that link and do whatever it is prompted on the other side of it.
For some advice on how to avoid falling victim, check out this story on your VNL News app.
And if you have been scammed, the Better Business Bureau is encouraging you to report it to their BBB scam tracker. They say you can help others by reporting what you know. A new restaurant's getting ready to pop up in downtown Fargo. Nosh Kitchen, a family-run bakery and restaurant, is moving into 220 North Broadway. That's the former home of Twist. The restaurant will feature baked goods and a revolving lunch and dinner menu. Dine-in won't be available yet, but customers will be able to order their food to go. For more details, click on this story on valleynewslive.com.
The North Dakota House and Senate Appropriations Committee began meetings today on deciding how to spend more than $1 billion in federal American Rescue Plan Act money. While the bulk of the funds are going to infrastructure and other one-time immediate capital projects, about $700 million are yet to be spent. Lawmakers have submitted proposals ranging from sewer projects to workforce development and recruiting. Governor Burgum put forward his own proposal.
We're proposing the investment of just under $400 million in workforce and economic development. It includes short-term wins, like here are the infrastructure investments we need to make in workforce, one-on-one investments with private industry, grants, etc. But also it includes in-migration. We're going to have to get serious about bringing people in from different parts of the country and the world to solve for some of those staffing shortages.
The Appropriations Committees began hearing the proposals today. Then they'll make a final recommendation and put them up for a vote.
And we have an update to a story we told you about on Friday. The North Dakota Attorney General's office now saying their office has received at least 173 complaints against Glosser Images. The Bismarck-based photography business announced its sudden closure on the evening of October 7th. The AG's office says that there have been several more claims filed since then, but they're still being processed. They say these types of consumer fraud investigations often take several months to complete.
An ATV crash Saturday has left a teenager dead and his acquaintance in jail. The Hubbard County Sheriff's Office responded to the accident to find 19-year-old Brandon Zanistowski dead at the scene. The Sheriff's Department says he was driving an ATV when he went off a curve and crashed into a tree. Authorities learned that 21-year-old Tyler Willett of Watertown, Minnesota provided alcohol to the teen and that alcohol was a factor in the crash. Willett is now in jail for the felony level crime of providing alcohol to a person under 21.
Two local businesses are on probation after failing an alcohol compliance check. Family Fare Liquors on 13th Avenue was given their second violation within a year. Spicy Pie in West Fargo received its first failure. Authorities conduct these checks to ensure alcohol retailers are not selling any alcohol to minors. Of the 18 businesses checked on October 6th, 16 of them passed the checks.
Hector International Airport in Fargo held a grand opening today for its new snow removal equipment building. The 26,000 square foot expansion will house their new equipment and additional space for staff.
Later on Valley News Live at 6, Gigi's Playhouse is still serving local families even after their devastating loss.
And what a beautiful scene overnight as those northern lights were very vibrant. This view from north of Edgeley. Thanks, Logan. And here's a little time lapse of what we caught from our Home of Economy camera. This was in Devil's Lake. Now we do have changes on the way, and by morning it will be raining for many areas. Details are coming up next.